All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're unpacking Google's brand new AI, Gemma 4. And we're going to tackle a pretty wild idea. What does it mean to have a powerful AI that doesn't even need the internet?
So just think about this for a second. What if you could have an AI just as smart as the ones you use every day, but it was totally free, no subscriptions, and it had absolutely no limits? Oh, and it worked perfectly even if you were completely offline. Kinda sounds impossible, right?
Well, it's not. Google just dropped the tech that makes all of that a reality.
So, let's get into the nitty-gritty. What exactly is this thing called Gemma 4?
Okay, so here's the deal. Gemini 4 is basically a new family of AI models, but here's the giant twist. You don't use it in the cloud. You actually download it and run it directly on your own computer or even your phone. That means no sign-up, no monthly fee, and, this is huge, your data never, ever leaves your device.
And let's be clear, this isn't some little side project. Gemma is built on the exact same research that powers Google's absolute best model, Gemini 3. They've essentially taken their top-tier tech and made it open source, which is incredible. And it's not just a text bot, it's multimodal. It can see images and, for some models, even hear audio.
And get a load of this number, 256,000. That's the token context window. Now what does that mean? Well, to put it simply, you could give it an entire book, like the whole thing, and then start asking it detailed questions about the plot, the characters, everything. It's a gigantic memory.
Now, Gemma isn't just one size fits all. It's a whole family. You've got the tiny 2B model, which is perfect for your phone. It's lightning fast. Then there's the 4B, which adds more brain power and audio skills for mobile. The 26B is what you might call the desktop sweet spot. It's crazy smart but runs super efficiently. And then you've got the big one, the 31B, which is the flagship for really high-end machines.
Okay, so we know what it is, but why should you care? Let's get to the most important part, the so what.
This really lays it all out. With Gemma, the cost is zero. It's free. Your privacy is absolute, 100%, because nothing is sent to the cloud. You don't need an internet connection, and you can use it as much as you want, no limits. Now compare that to the cloud AIs we're used to. Subscriptions, privacy questions, hitting usage caps. It's a completely different world, a total game changer.
But you're probably wondering, is it actually any good? Well, here's a quote from a real-world test. Someone asked it to do a pretty complex coding task, make an animated web page. And the result? Gemma's code was actually cleaner. But more importantly, the person said it's free and it's secure. You're not sacrificing quality for these benefits.
And the data, well, the data speaks for itself. On the big leaderboard for OpenAI models, Gemma's 31B model is ranked number 3 in the world. Number 3. And the 26B is right behind it at number 6. These things are punching way, way above their weight class, outperforming models that are just enormous by comparison. This is a serious contender.
All right, so it sounds great on paper, but what's it like to actually fire it up and use it? Let's talk about what happens when the rubber meets the road.
Now, you might be thinking this sounds complicated, like it's only for coders, but it's actually gotten surprisingly easy. You grab a free app, something like LM Studio, you search for the Gemma 4 model you want, click download, and then you just open a chat window and start talking to it. It's really that simple.
Running it on your computer is cool, for sure, but that is not the main event. The real magic, the thing that changes everything, happens when you pull the plug.
And here's just a taste of what it can do with zero internet. You can show it a picture and have it read the text out loud. You can do language translation on the fly. You can give it a custom personality, a system prompt, to make it write exactly how you want. And of course, you can do all your day-to-day stuff like drafting emails.
So here it is, the ultimate test. Someone took their phone, which had a small Gemma model on it, and they put it in airplane mode. No Wi-Fi, no data, nothing. And they gave it this prompt, a classic, kind of awkward email you might have to write to your boss.
And the results? Just wow. A perfectly crafted, professional email generated right there on the phone with absolutely zero connection to the internet. Think about that. This means powerful AI now works on an airplane in the middle of nowhere or anytime you just want total, guaranteed privacy.
You see, this is way more than just a cool new app. This is a fundamental shift in how we're all going to think about artificial intelligence.
So who is this actually for? Let's be honest, you do have to download it so there's a small setup step. But if you're a developer, a creator who wants to build custom tools, anyone who's serious about keeping their data private, or frankly, if you're just tired of paying subscription fees, this is a pretty big deal.
And that's really the bottom line here. What Google has done is they've untethered AI. A truly powerful, capable AI can now live on your laptop, on your phone, and be completely private and completely free. You have to remember, just a year ago, this was basically science fiction.
So that leaves us with one last big question. The power has shifted from these giant companies and their servers directly to you, on your device. So, now that this power is yours to control, what are you going to do with it?